Recently I've been trying to learn how to make sourdough bread. Here's a loaf I baked yesterday. So I'm just beginning. It's a little bit dense. I'd like to have a little bit bigger holes in there. I'll definitely eat this stuff. I'll tell you what, I'm really in love with the sourdough now. But anyway, since I have a young starter, it's not really vigorous. It's not, it could be a little more vigorous. This one is not doing that great at all. Oh, I'm not sure why. This other one, wish you could smell it, but it's doing better. Well, since my starter isn't that great, because it's a young starter, I watched a video and they said if you're just starting out, one of the best things you can do is get some starter from somebody else. Get a nice robust starter going from somebody else that's had a starter going for a long time or something. But I haven't done that yet, and I want to make a loaf of bread, so I got this jar of magic here. And what I'm going to do, I took some grapes and I crushed them up in a jar, and I added some water, and they've been fermenting for about 3 or 4 days. So I'll strain some of the juice out of that and add it to my bread, and we'll see how that rises. I went online and I got this recipe from Lowbrow Fancy. Easy sourdough bread for beginners. Here's the ingredients. 100 grams active sourdough starter, 300 grams water, 500 grams all-purpose flour or bread flour, 10 grams of sea salt. So what we'll do, I'll just put some of that fruit juice as part of this water. Maybe, I don't know, 100 grams. We'll see how much it is. Might put half the jar or something in there. Okay, I guess we'll start with the water. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, put somewhere around 100 grams. I'm supposed to have 320. I got some warm water here. Ooh, 320. All right. Now we need some starter. This is the best one, so I'll try to get as much as. I need 100 grams of starter. All right. Okay, we got the fruit juice in there. Let's stir it up a little bit. Looks pretty pink. Okay, now we need 500 grams of flour. Right there. Need 10 grams of salt. There it is. And I'm going to mix it for 8 minutes. I'll start off on the first speed until it gets somewhat mixed together. Hey. Then I'll go 2 speed for 8 minutes. You can see it? Yeah, you can see it. I had this mixer, jeez, maybe like 35 years or something, 30 years. My sister gave it to me I decorated the cake for her son's wedding, and as she gave it to me as a gift afterward, because I showed up with this old-fashioned mixer. I really love that old mixer. She thought I could probably upgrade, I guess. Okay, it's been 9 minutes. I never did quite clean the bottom of the bowl. It's got a kind of a strange hue to the dough. It looks kind of gray. And the fruit juice, I imagine. Let's see what it looks like if we try to stretch it. Doesn't look great, but you can stretch it a little bit. Well, I got this container at the dollar store, which I think it was $1.65 actually. We'll just do our bulk fermentation in here. I did this once before, adding the fruit juice, and it did help out a lot. I'm gonna spread it out a little bit. I can see how it's reacting. I do have over 10 years of professional baking experience, but I never learned to make sourdough before. So, you know, you gotta keep learning new things. Keep that brain young. We'll just let that, I'm gonna let it bulk ferment on the counter. It might be able to bake today, I'm not sure. We'll see. It's about 11:30, no, 11:15 right now. I want to show you this kit, this sourdough making kit I got off Amazon. It's got this nice hand mixer. If you want to mix the dough by hand, it's got a nice hardwood handle, it feels like. Got a little brush, you can brush the flour off, I guess. It's got this, this is for scoring. I'm not sure if I got it on there right. I think I do, maybe. It's got a little razor blade for scoring. Got a plastic bowl scraper. It's got this nice bench thing. It's got metric on this side. Metric measurements on this side. This side, it's got, I can't see it, ingredient equivalents. It's got an inch scale on this side. That's kind of nice. It's got this little cover for your head. Actually, I think it's for the bowl. But you could wear it on your head and feel like a real chef. Alright, I'm just having some fun. Then it's got this nice bowl too. I like it. It leaves a nice design in the bread. Jesus, rounded ridges. So I got that off Amazon for 20 bucks. So I'm really happy to have. I especially wanted this bowl. That's the main thing. I wanted. Well, check this out. So we can get a good look. It's almost doubled. So I want to shape it and put it into this bowl. I got brown rice flour. Put it in there. Let's see what we got here. It might be too much, I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna try to stretch it out here a little bit. Make some kind of a rectangle. What's going on there? Stitch that up. We'll just go like this. Not like that. Ooh, boy, that looks not very good. Hey, get off my stuff. Watch that bird. Go this way. We're just kind of roll it up. Hey, leave that towel alone. Okay, I got that. Now we get rid of the flour. Let's see if we can't. Might take a little bit to get it going here. It'll catch here eventually. So you can take this thing and move it around. Starting to catch now. It's got a lot of big bubbles on it. A lot of big bubbles, so that's a good sign, I think. Yeah, that looks pretty good, I think. Seam there or something. Okay. The directions I got online that I'm following say to leave this on the counter for a half hour before you put it in the bowl. So that's what I'll do. Alright, let's get this thing into the basket. Right. I got it in there very straight. There it is. Just like that. Put this thing up like this. This should give you a hat in the kit. It would really make you feel special, I think. Okay, I'm gonna leave it in the refrigerator overnight. I got my proofing oven here. You gotta be able to see it. Can you see the? I've got a pan of water in there. If your dough isn't rising very well, you might try putting a pan of boiling water in the oven. I did that. It's been in there for maybe an hour, I think. And it really helped it. I got my Dutch oven preheating over there. I took this out of the refrigerator 4 hours ago, and it didn't look like it had moved at all overnight. So I put it in the oven with a pan of boiling water for about an hour, and now I can see that it's moved. Well, now I need to put it on a pan so I can bake it. And what I've been using is an old pie pad. So this is what I've been doing. Just go like that. There it is. Woohoo! Get some of this flour off of there. Guess I got enough flour in there in the bowl. They say, the one video I watched, they said, score it like it owes you money. Try to make the wheat stock. I think I'm going to spritz it. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, I figured out what this brush is for. It's for cleaning this bowl. It works really well for that. I was just like thinking, oh, I need to clean this bowl, and then, oh yeah, that's what it's for. Those stiff bristles are really good for that. So that's what it's for. Okay, my alarm just went off, so I'm up to 500 degrees. That's what it is. So, 20 minutes at 500. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. I'm gonna take the lid off. Anything? We got some. I think I'll go another 20 minutes at 450. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. See if you can hear this. It's cracking. When you spray it with water, it cracks after you take it out of the oven. I remember that. I used to work at Jonathan's International Bakery in Seattle, and we always spritzed the French bread. And when it came out of the oven, it would crack. So, if you want a nice crusty crust, if you want a nice crusty crust, just spritz it with water a few times while you're baking it. Well, here's the final loaf. I like all the bubbles on the top. Here's what it looked like on the inside. That's a definite improvement over this, but it's not quite what I want still. I'd like to get a lot more of these big bubbles everywhere. It's still a little bit dense, but like I say, I'll eat it for sure. It's not as dense as this one. This one is really dense. So, and I didn't like that baking it in the pie pan. It was unbaked on the bottom, so I took it out and put it under the broiler and baked the rest of it. So I think I'm gonna bake it on parchment paper next time. And I don't think I'll use pomegranate juice. It's just a funny color now, kind of a dingy brown. But I'm sure it's going to taste just fine. Right, Peach? Anything you want to say? Want to say bye-bye? Say bye-bye to the YouTubers. What a good bird you are.